Hello tribe, welcome back. So today's topic is called why did this relationship end? Why did it have to end? And I'm purely looking at the romantic relationships in case some of you will want to check and see why the platonic relationship have to end. You're gonna have to interpret some things that I'm saying. Pile number 1 is on your left, pile 3 is on your right. Choose your 10 of swords and I'm going to see you in timestamps. Hello, group number 1. Let's see what we have for you. Why did this relationship have to end? What was the main cause of this connection ending? And remember, I'm reading from your energy, from your perspective. So this is going to be for you, not for the other person. Why did it have to end? What is the reason behind it? We have the 9 of Wands. We have the High Priestess and she was reversed and I felt like I wanted to keep her reversed. So I'm going to read it that way, but I'll keep it upright. And we have the Mage of Coins. Bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Wands. Okay. What is the reason behind this split up? Okay, first thing first, what I want to say is that intuitively you knew from, it feels like a get-go, that this might end this way. First thing that I want to say, this relationship had to end at that time because if it carried on, it would have become very difficult on someone's body. I'm seeing someone pulling all the weight or trying to do as much as possible, working really hard for this commitment, and it's not providing the results that the person wants. This would have required quite a lot of work, but at the same time, there isn't any valuable return. It would have been really difficult on someone's physical well-being. The more I'm hearing, the more I stay in this connection, the more difficult it is for me physically, because maybe I'm feeling anxious, maybe I'm feeling overworked, maybe I'm feeling so low emotionally that it starts rubbing off on my physical body. But one thing what I'm picking up here, why this had to end, I keep hearing it's much more work than it should be for an organic relationship to happen, to carry on. But one more thing what I'm seeing here is that this connection had to end in order for new doors to open. If this connection carried on, then you wouldn't be able to meet someone else. I don't know if you met that person just yet or not. There is a bit of a hidden energy when it comes to them, but I'm seeing a new connection being prepared for you. A better suited one. A better suited one. Let's see what else we have. We have the Empress. We have the Mage of Swords. And we have justice. Either I'm getting unfair communication or lack of communication. Communication that makes someone feel that they are valued. I feel like over time this has become very uninspiring as well. See, in the Empress, when I'm looking at her here, look at what she's holding. She's holding two flowers, a rose and a lily. And these are the choices. I feel like the rose is the past and the lily is the future. And the person who's going to be coming into your life, the next person that I'm sensing here, is going to be very different from what you witnessed in this connection. And I really want to say that. I don't know if you're a male or female watching this, but it's as if your soul has planned pre-incarnation to have a child with someone else, or to have a family, if you don't want children, with someone else. And it wasn't that person. It's the person after this person. Okay? Bottom of a deck, we have the Hierophant, and that is a new commitment that I am sensing here. And you both will want to be involved in this, where maybe before someone was lacking something and therefore the commitment wasn't as strong as it should have been. What was lacking? What was lacking in that connection? Why didn't it work out? A lot I'm getting here. I don't know. It feels like there are a couple of very important things that were lacking in this connection. Lack of leadership. So maybe the person who is supposed to sit in their power of masculine, they were not in their full masculine just yet. They were not a good leader in that commitment. See, the feminine may have been feeling that she wants to have a stronger partner. We clarify in the Five of Pentacles with the Emperor, saying the person might have thought that they are good at what they're doing in relationship, or that they are trusted, or they make someone else feel safe, but in reality they were doing the opposite. Why? Maybe because for some of you they had their eyes somewhere else, or they were still in this kind of childish energy a bit. What else is out there for me? What else is out there for me? I want to explore. Yeah, and for this person as well, it feels like there is a better match for them out there. It's for both of you. When I said for both of you, it's for both of you. It's like I'm seeing these two people, and in the middle I'm seeing separation here. It's like this is protection that both of you didn't carry on because you had to meet someone else and this other person had to meet someone else. What is the lesson for you in particular? What is the lesson? What lesson are you getting? The Chariot. To keep focusing on your success, to keep your head held high, to believe that you have choices. So maybe at one point you thought that you couldn't meet someone better, or you couldn't meet anyone who'd match this person's energy, especially at the beginning stages of this connection. But in reality, that's not true. Also, to realize what is an actual foundation, what matters to you in relationship most, what maybe you didn't receive in this particular relationship. Yeah, because I'm getting for some of you, this has caused you quite a lot of sleepless nights. And you were, what was it that you were in need of that you didn't receive? Let's see. Okay. It's like maybe you constantly felt like you're not the first choice, or deep down you knew that maybe this person isn't as committed to you as their main choice. There was a bit of dabbling here that I'm seeing. Let me see what's out there. My eyes are wandering. I want you, but at the same time, you feel like this person is not investing enough in you as their main priority. And therefore, bottom of the deck, it made you question maybe yourself even. Okay. Let me see. Let me pull from the Essential Oil Oracle cards. What are you stepping into? What is improving after this connection ends? Or what's important to look at? We have Heart Chakra card. Trigger statement says, I will not forget. True statement says, I open my heart. Again, this ending will require you to be open for new people, because I really see that there are a couple of options for you out there. Release the suffering and take another step forward, sweet one. With each step, you will see more light and healing. Okay, let's see. We have evolution. Trigger statement, things will never change. True statement, I attract only what is for my highest good. The imbalances and relationships that have been keeping you down are no longer needed. And that exactly describes the situation. You are ready to transform. Yeah, I feel like you're going to need time after this breakup to really focus on self and to come back to your heart and to have your heart open instead of shut, because there are people to meet, places to be seen. I hope that this made sense. If you need more content, find me on Patreon, and have a beautiful week. Until the next one. Hello, tribe pile number 2. Let's see. Why did this connection have to end? I'm using the Super Lunaris Tarot in case anyone's going to be asking. And we're reading from your perspective, from your energy. Why did this connection have to end? We have the Eight of Cups, just clarifying what we're talking about, turning your back to this. Why did this connection have to end? Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have Three of Wands. Let me tap in. Now, I'm going to be specific here. For most of you, and if this is not your reading, it's not your reading. Choose another pile or maybe another reading. I'm seeing that this connection didn't have a solid ground to start with, so it might have been a very quick encounter with this person, or you haven't spent a long time with them. It's being shown to me as something that happened briefly, but then it ended. So your cards really don't want you to focus much on this person. I don't know why I'm getting this. And there is no need for you to keep looking backwards in case you do, because there is so much to look forward to. And it's an experience I'm getting. It's an experience in order for you to open your eyes to the strength that you have. In which way it plays into your life, I'm not sure, but that's what I'm getting. Overall, I'm being shown that this connection it didn't have any substance to it to start with. So maybe two people were not as involved with each other as they should have been for a serious relationship, or someone just didn't want to invest in this connection for it to become serious. I'm seeing this as just like two people are passengers. They just pass by each other. And for some of you, I feel like you were the one who didn't want to continue. Because your heart was partially close to this person. Maybe because of the fears that you have about a relationship, or maybe because of what you've seen about this person that made you feel closed off and you didn't let them in. What does it mean to you on a soul level? Why did this connection have to end? What does this mean to you on a soul level? We have the Queen of Cups. It's gonna sound funny, but what I'm getting, it wasn't the right time for a long-term commitment. For you specifically, it feels like what your cards are showing, it was a time for you to focus on friendships much more than romantic commitment. Spending time, investing time in people who you consider your soul family. But these are the people that you've known of for a really long time. Having fun and focusing on your authenticity. And maybe some of you felt like you are not really good at that, or you were not as authentic with this person, and therefore they never really knew you. I'm getting that chapter of your life was supposed to be about experiences with your loved ones instead of experience with that particular person. You will know what that means to you. You had to enjoy life, to laugh, dance, and maybe that's something that you didn't get from this person. To be lighthearted, to be true self. Why did this connection have to end? I'm getting very massive differences to both of you. I'm not getting compatibility in pile number 2 at all. I'm getting that two people it's as if they're from two completely different planets and they can't even speak the same language. This wouldn't have worked, I'm getting, and it probably you have noticed that from the get-go. Differences to maturity as well. That's why I'm saying speaking different languages. Maybe for some of you that's literally it. Anything else that you need to know? Okay, I really don't know why I want to ask this in pile number 2. I didn't ask it for pile 1, and that wasn't my plan at all. But how would your life have been if you did continue this connection? How would your life have been? How about the Page of Cups? Okay. So, bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. How would it have been? I'm seeing that this would have taken a while to get to a serious relationship, or for you to start talking about marriage or engagement and stuff like that. And maybe someone doesn't have that much time or doesn't want to waste that much time. See, someone sees this connection as, you know, light-hearted, as let's just see where we go, or maybe they're not as mature here with this Page of Cups. I'll sleep on it, I'll think about it, I'm not rushing anywhere, let's see, let's kind of wander around, right? Now, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Wands, this is saying that that's completely your choice, what you want to do. You could have explored this connection further if you wanted to, but I really feel like there was an issue with timing. I feel like sooner or later you would have decided not to take this proposal or opportunity. Why though? Let's see. Why is the Four of Cups at the bottom as your energy? It's almost as if I have to be responsible for everything myself. I keep getting that this person might have been like your child. I don't know why. Like a mother and child type of relationship, which you know it never works. Someone may have wanted to be mothered. For someone, they relied on someone giving them happiness, making them happy, instead of creating that for themselves. And at one point I'm seeing that other person would become suffocated. They wouldn't feel that they enjoy this connection. They feel like, oh my God, that's a lot. That's a lot. I don't have to do that much for you. It could be as simple as, you know, having someone who depends on you doing the dishes and overall anything that's to do with home life, and then going to work and then supporting their dreams where they don't really add much. Or someone's mentality is a little bit childish still, childlike, and you just don't match. Yeah, someone's really too young, I'm getting, mentality-wise. And the other person might be much more experienced. And it's not about the age, okay? That's why this connection had to end. Yeah, dependent. I'm hearing dependent, or addicted or codependent. That's what kind of connection it might have been. And for a lot of you, whatever I'm saying that is really truth, it's gonna stick to you. So some things that I might be saying, it may be for one group of people, and if it's for you, whatever I'm saying, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna be like, yeah, that's what I felt like. Yeah, that's what I witnessed. So I hope that this made sense and this was beneficial. If you need more content, find me on Patreon. And until the next one, bye for now. Hey group 3, let's see, why did this relationship have to end? We have the Five of Wands to start with. We have the Four of Wands. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Fool. And I feel like I want one more, so let's push it that way a bit. And the Eight of Cups, okay. Bottom of the deck, we have Seven of Swords. Because I'm just gonna see someone, because someone wouldn't have been faithful in this connection. I'm seeing a person who has other commitments or does something in the background that the other person doesn't know about. And for some of you, this could be someone who's in a relationship or someone who has a relationship with their job instead of you. That's what they prioritize. And maybe for you, over time, it would have become too difficult. Or this could be always vice versa. Maybe you are in a relationship with someone and there's another person on the side. Whatever the case, this isn't a good energy, a good start for any commitment at all. If it starts like this, it may go that way, right? And what we're being shown as the first card is a conflict. It's a constant conflict because of someone's commitment. And because of someone not being very honest, either with you or with the other person. I'm seeing someone who's married in particular. So sooner or later, this would have gone back to zero, where someone has to walk away. And the more time you spend in this commitment, the more you hurt yourself. This commitment lacked honesty, purity in order for it to be grounded and strong. Lack of trust. So if there isn't any trust, there can be hardly commitment. Sooner or later, even if we don't talk about it, it's gonna come up. Why did this relationship have to end? Yeah, because someone couldn't make up their mind what they want to prioritize. They were in between. They had two worlds. They lived two lives. Whatever that means. They lived two lives. Again, I split the deck, we have the two. Too much to juggle. This connection it's too much to juggle. It shouldn't be so chaotic energetically. It should be much more organic or pure. I'm also seeing a situation where someone is in a relationship, but at the back of their mind, they're thinking about the ex, or they're thinking about someone that they used to date and that they're still in love with. Now, this is a completely different scenario. You know which one is right for you. Your intuition knows. You knew from a get-go why this connection had to end, or that is not probably going to end up being a long-term commitment. What did you have to learn here? What did you have to learn? Sorry for the background noise. My neighbors are refurbishing their flat. So various of weird noises coming from upstairs. I'm hearing that for you, why this happened is to take back control of your life instead of giving away your power. With the Nine of Wands and the Emperor, some of you may have wanted to focus on your health or on the way you look more. But overall, what's most important is what kind of decisions am I making in my future in order for me to stay balanced and to feel that I am the creator of my life. And therefore, the initial decisions that I make are really important. What kind of cup do I choose? What do I want? What do I want in my next commitment? What is the most important thing? Let's see. What is the best advice? What is the best advice moving forward? What is the best advice? Okay. It's more so like a message. It's better to be on your own than to be in a connection when you feel like you're alone. Your advice is saying, consider what kind of offers you taking next. What are you accepting next? If it's not clear, if there is no transparency or lack of transparency, maybe that's something that you would want to avoid. You can do whatever you want. You have free will, right? But that's something that I'm getting. What did you have to learn? Oh, wow. Okay. We have empowered. It goes really well with the Emperor. Trigger statement, I don't want to be here. True statement, I'm exactly where I need to be. You're ready to allow the energy from the divine and Mother Earth to fuel you as you fulfill your potential here. You had to learn how to listen to your heart when your heart or your body was telling you that you're not in the right place. You're not in the right shoes. What did you have to learn? That you're not an option. I also have destiny. Trigger statement, I am lost. True statement, I do what I love. There is a path waiting just for you. Open your heart and mind so you can use it on your journey of fulfillment. Instead of focusing so much of your energy on someone who maybe isn't as committed to you, find the commitment that makes your heart sing. What I mean by that, would it be a hobby? Would it be investing more time in your work, in your career, using that energy more wisely for something that makes you feel empowered, makes you feel like the Emperor right here, that you have control, you have a good structure of where you're going next. I hope that people who needed to hear this found this reading. And thank you for being here. If you need more content, find me on Patreon. Until the next one. Bye.